Hey guys, and welcome back.
Whoa. No. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Traders Talk. In fact, Maddie, you are not the host today because we've just flipped the script.
The markets will humble you very quickly.
You need humbling as well.
You know what?
You need that as well.
If a rich man comes into your life right now, billions of dollars, and he's like, I'm gonna take care of everything, just take care of the kids.
I don't like the idea of someone being in like full control.
Oh yeah, because you're not in full control today.
I have a lot to give to the world. Why would I just sit at home and do nothing?
If you're a woman who's got like aspirations and goals and stuff like that, then you're gonna regret not pursuing them as well. So as much as like we joke about it, you are right.
Like I do want to have that. Like I want someone to provide for me as well. Like, but I also want to have my own.
It's what you want. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm single, okay? Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Trader Talk.
Whoa. No. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Traders Talk. In fact, Maddie, you are not the host today because we've just flipped the script. You're the guest.
We played a reverse Uno card on you, so you sit in there today, and we're gonna be asking you the tough questions so people can learn more about you.
So I'm not in control.
You're not in control today. We are in control.
Not today.
Damn.
Berkay is in control, and I will be just tossing some questions
Let
at you.
Berkay be in control.
Of course. Berkay.
Wow.
Well, welcome to our podcast today, Mads the Trader.
I mean, well, I guess thanks for having me.
So we've decided on bringing Maddie here today to be our guest and explain the story of Mads the Trader and how she became Mads the Trader. So, Mads.
When did you start trading?
We're just going straight in. So I was doing network marketing at the time. Not any trading related network marketing, completely random. And my friend at the time, he was getting into trading. And I was just at a point in my life, I was at 18. And I just knew I wanted to be rich. Like I knew I could get more from life. I knew I didn't want to work for someone else. So I was just looking for any way that I could make that happen. So, so he asked me to go to this event with him. There was a few of us that was doing network marketing. We were all interested in getting into trading. So we all went to this event with AstroFX, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, well, they're making a lot of money. Like the famous blue Maserati was parked outside, and I was like,
Oh, nice.
vibes. Like this is like, you know, the lifestyle. Like it was interesting.
So did you get drawn in by lifestyle?
Pretty much, I would say so. Yeah, like because I was just at a point where I just wanted to be rich. So I'm
Like materialistic stuff.
Yeah. My friend ended up paying for the full course, which was like $2 or $3 grand. But obviously at that point I was like a student, I was working part-time, I did not have that money. So he was like, I'll just copy the course book, like photocopy it, and you can buy that off me. So that's what I did. And pretty much taught myself for quite a few years. I bought like other online courses, but didn't really use them. Just didn't really take it seriously. And then it wasn't until 2018, 2019 when I found out I was pregnant with my son, and that's when I kind of started taking it seriously. I joined a community with someone who used to work with AstroFX, so the strategy was very similar to what I'd already been learning from this course book. It was just Fibonacci, support and resistance, trend lines, candlestick patterns and formations. Joining that community like 5 years ago, that's kind of where everything like solidified, and I would say that I've actually started trading.
Were you trading live funds, your own money?
Yes, yeah. But I didn't actually deposit any money until I think it's probably 2018. And I started by day trading crypto. So it was very volatile. Like I remember seeing the day Bitcoin hit 10K, and it was like, oh my gosh, like this was like a big thing, but I was day trading it.
Okay.
Realistically, I should have just invested.
Did you like go on margin, like trading crypto, or
it was.
were you just buying spot and you just hold on to your cryptos?
No, I was day trading it.
Okay, so with margin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a time.
How was that experience?
I always say if I could go back now, I wouldn't have day traded crypto. I would have just bought it and just held.
Did you lose money trading crypto?
Oh yeah. Yeah, like I was at the point, so I was trading. I don't know if you've heard of Hugos Way,
Yeah,
the broker.
of course, very familiar. Every client in America, every person who lives in America, basically who wants to trade CFDs,
Yeah.
they have to go to Hugos Way,
Oh, okay.
Traders
Yeah,
Way,
because it's, yeah.
Eagle
Regulation.
FX, all these like weird brokers that are
Scammy
offshore.
brokers.
Yeah. So what kind of attracted you to Hugos Way?
That's what everyone that I was learning from. And the guy, I was learning crypto specifically from a guy called Tori. And that's kind of what he recommended at that time. So that's just what I ran with.
Oh, so you just went with a broker.
Stuck with Hugos Way.
Did you check if they're regulated? Did you check if they...
I didn't care about any of that at that point.
So it's just like, let me just trade.
I was just like, I'm going to get rich. And
Yeah.
that's what's going to happen. Obviously, that didn't happen through Hugos Way. But yeah, I lost a lot of money.
With Hugos Way?
Yeah.
And crypto?
Yeah.
And talk to me about the experience that you feel like when you've gone through these losses. What were you feeling at the time?
I don't really know. I think there was some losses where I was like, oh, shit, like I fucked this up. But then other losses I was like, fuck it, let's go again. Like it was. I've always had that mindset of like, I'm not gonna sit here and be in my feelings about it. We go again.
Yeah.
So I think that is like, it's just kind of translated.
Some
So
people
now as
go
well.
through a lot of stress, you know, and when I first started trading and had so many losses at first, that stress impacted me negatively. You can see my hairline pretty much vanished.
Is the one?
Please, can we look for it? It's hidden somewhere. So you don't want to have a hairline situation on your case like mine.
Thankfully, mine is still very much intact.
Yeah. So yeah, what is that, the pains that you've gone through, like all that stuff that you had, you know, when you were losing, and then eventually you started actually becoming profitable. Talk to me about the transition from losing into profitability.
I think it comes with experience. Like it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I can't keep doing these things, like making the same mistakes and losing money. Like it gets to a point where you're like, right, okay, something kind of has to change. And I think a big thing for me was just working on my mindset, like just working on like resilience and just understanding that the market is, it's not necessarily out to hunt you,
No.
but it will. And you have to be okay with that. And you can't be emotional about that because at the end of the day, the market is the market. So I think just kind of understanding that I had to have that bulletproof mindset and just working on that continuously. I think that was like a big transition in me, like just blowing through accounts and not really giving a fuck to becoming profitable.
But you were pregnant as well at the time?
Yes, I was.
Were you trading funded accounts whilst pregnancy as well?
So first pregnancy, I was trading just my personal account. And when I say personal account, it was like £100-200 here and there, like that was just getting run through because trading crypto, it was very high leverage and very high risk. So I was just like blowing through £100 accounts. But it wasn't until I got pregnant. I think I'd actually had my daughter. So I had my son first and I had my daughter. I think it was after I'd had my daughter. So I had her in 2020. I think it was the end of 2020 that I got my first 10k FTMO account, passed that and got a payout.
How was that feeling when you passed and you got your payout?
It was amazing and a massive. I remember it like it was yesterday. I remember because obviously there's the 2 phases, but for some reason I thought that there was 3 phases. So I made the 10% and then I made the 5%, and then I remember texting my mum. I was like, oh my god, I've only got to make another 5%, and then I passed it. And then I remember I got the email about signing the contract, and I was like, wait, have I passed? Like I didn't understand it fully, like what it was, like what I had to do. And then like I had that realization of like, oh my god, like I've passed, like I'm funded, like I have 10k funding. Like that was such a big moment. And then the next month I got a £700 payout because I made 10% on the account, but with FTMO it used to be 70% payouts. So I remember getting that £700 and I was just like, oh my gosh, like at that time I was working part-time. It was during COVID as well.
Yeah.
So I was working part-time doing care simply because I just needed to get out of the house. So I remember making that £700 and that was like, I was only making like £400 a month. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've basically just made like 2 months wage. So I think I actually quit my job the next month, which was probably the stupidest thing I could have done. because I didn't have another payout for like over a year.
After that payout, yeah, you just blew up your account.
Yes.
That's what usually most
Yeah.
traders go through.
Yeah.
The excitement level that they feel, the euphoria. This is like I made it.
I made it.
Yeah.
I thought I've clocked this now. Like I'm a trader. I'm
Yeah.
funded. Like, I can't lose this now. Like I'm on a run. But no, the markets will humble you very quickly.
Correct.
You need humbling as well.
You know what?
You need that as well.
You know what? Literally, I had this conversation with Flexx earlier. Everything I post, Flexx says something to me about just abuse. And I'm like, you know what? You keep me humble. Thanks for that.
Oh yeah, because you two clash a lot as well.
No, bad. Bad.
Oh yeah, because you were in Dubai recently.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
How was it? What happened there?
It was really good.
Start from day one.
Day one, got there. She went to a hotel, chilled, went for some food. It was like I was very much on my own for the whole holiday. Like I just went to Dubai because I needed a break, and Dubai's safe
Oh,
for a
I
woman.
thought
to
you were
be
looking
on
for an Emirati husband.
Nah,
No.
I don't want a husband. No.
She's an independent woman.
I'm an independent woman. Thank you.
Oh. So what agenda?
Pays the bills.
You're doing it all.
Yeah, literally.
Is it like? Does it have to do anything with agenda or political alliance that you're that way?
I'm not a feminist.
Okay.
Okay.
But what?
You are though, because there's levels to it.
Yeah.
It's like
You may be like bottom, like
Maybe.
floor one
Maybe.
feminist.
she goes, my man needs to provide for me, but I am gonna provide. Like
What's wrong with that?
it is. It needs to like I don't know. What are you? You either you're a feminist or you're not.
I don't feel like I am.
So if a rich man comes into your life right now, billions of dollars, and he's like, I'm gonna take care of everything, just take care of the kids, beauty.
He's just sitting there, just like cigar.
Yeah.
Yo, darling.
Okay.
You're sorted, but
I don't like the idea of someone being in like full control.
Oh yeah, because you're not in full control today.
Yeah, like I'm on edge a little bit. I couldn't ever like just be a housewife. I couldn't do that. I feel like I have a lot to give to the world. Why would I just sit at home and do nothing?
Yeah, to be honest, I agree with that. Yes, because it's like society perceives it as like, oh yeah, like as soon as you get married or you have I don't know, you get into something, then the woman has his own roles. But if you're a woman who's got like aspirations and goals and stuff like that, then you're gonna regret not pursuing them as well. So as much as like we joke about it, you are right.
Yeah.
No, I do agree with that as well.
and I respect that hustling mentality of like you actually being the provider, like
Yeah.
having full responsibility and authority over everything that you do. It takes a lot of courage, and a lot of women can't be in your place. Most, like
I don't recommend it. It's stressful.
yeah, most women that I speak with, they would like to actually just be taken care of, like like you provide for them and like they live a happy life. But I
mean-
respect the ones that are hustling and like
Yeah, but I feel like I do want to have that. Like I want someone to provide for me as well. Like, but I also want to have my own.
it's what you want. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm single, okay?
So I've got a question. There's recently over the past, like there's been some backlash or online on social media about you. Why is that?
I think I'm just very outspoken and I just say what I think. And
Are you still banned on Twitter? You're not in it?
No, I got my Twitter back.
Good.
Less than 24 hours.
Wait, she's heading the same route as Andrew Tate.
Bro, she's getting banned. And Twitter's meant to be like the non-filtered platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no.
How do you get banned on Twitter? Teach me.
Someone reported me.
Just one guy.
Must have been.
One guy reported you and
Yeah.
your profile was done.
Yeah.
I see people saying racist stuff every day on Twitter and
I
they just...
see porn on Twitter. Like, why is that allowed? And I can't tell someone to catch me outside. What?
How about that?
How about it? Yeah, he got any feelings. But I don't know, I think I'm just very outspoken. Like, I'm not afraid to say what I think.
So who do you think got you banned?
I know exactly who it was.
Tell me.
He said something to me. I can't remember what it even was. He said something to me that was just very unnecessary. And I was just in a bad mood. And I was just like, just what? Like, why? And then he said something rude, and I was like, you do realise, like, you're from London, like, we're not in, like, the same group, but we have, like, friends in common. So I'm like, why are you being rude when I will see you? Like, I don't understand what's happening here. And he just didn't like that and reported me. But he doesn't have a big following or anything. Like, he's very small fish. I don't know why.
How did you build your following, though? Why do you have a following?
I genuinely don't know. I really don't know. I literally just started Twitter, started posting charts, was just talking about trading, probably a bit of personal development, and it just grew. Don't know.
So you know that trading is basically it's a male dominant industry.
Yeah.
Like 95% of the finance industry is basically male dominated, right? What attracted you to that, like to that sort of industry? High stress, always like having to make quick decisions, understand what you're looking at, analyze, and have a routine that can lead you into success. So what attracted you to that?
I don't think it was any of that. I think at the time when I found out about trading, I was just, I came to a point of life where I just knew I wanted to be rich, and I was going to try anything that was within my moral compass to get rich. So when I came across trading, I was like, well, this looks easy, like reading some charts on a computer, clicking a button, making a decision and making money. I think when you come into trading, you don't actually understand that, number one, it is really male dominated, and number two, the level of stress that you go through. But I think once I started trading and I understood how much money I could make from it, I just kind of ran with it. Like, I didn't really think about all of the things that came into play about it. It was just, this is something I want to do, and I'm gonna do it. Like, I didn't think about anything else.
Do you think trading is the only thing that can make you rich in life?
Definitely not. Definitely not. But it's definitely one of the easiest ways. Once you can clock it, definitely one of the easiest ways.
Easy is strong. Easy is a strong word.
Yeah. I think it's one of the easiest way to lose all of your money, and one of the easiest way to make very quick money.
Facts.
But in order to actually become rich with trading, it has to come over like years of grinding and years of following the same thing over and over, which can actually become extremely boring and lonely. So when was your kind of like your breakout moment where I became profitable and I can do this consistently over and over? When did you experience that?
I'll be honest, I don't think many traders will ever actually get to that point fully. I think trading is very up and down. It's very circumstantial. So there are still periods that I go through where I am just stuck in drawdown, or I'm just going through a phase of like blowing accounts. I think also because I've had a lot going on in my life in the last few years, that I don't think I've ever got to a point where I'm like, every month is profitable. Some months I'm profitable, some months I'm not. And I don't believe that anyone gets to that point where they are like fully like every month pay out. And I don't think that is how trading should be either. And I think that is a very common misconception that people see online, is that people should be making money every month from trading, because there are so many different factors that play when it comes to trading. You've got your own emotions, you've got the rest of the people trading their emotions, which is obviously affecting what happens on the charts.
Yes.
You've then got elections, summer markets. There are so many different things that come into play when it comes to trading that people don't take into account.
Of course.
So yeah, but I think the moment that I knew where I was like, I'm going to be profitable, was the moment when I got my first 100k account with FTMO. It was 140k. So I did it in pounds with FTMO, so it was a 140k account. I got that in 2021, I want to say. Either 2021 or 2022. Got a 10k payout, and I was like, right, okay, like this is definitely something that I can make a lot of money from, and this is something that I'm going to stick with now, and like this is where my focus is. But yeah, I don't think anyone can ever get to a point where they can say like, clocked it.
I respect that transparency, honestly, because a lot of people will tell you, oh, I became profitable at that year, and it's just ever since it's like it's raining money. No, Not in any business in the world and anything that you run in this life outside of trading, it's not possible to be profitable every single month as well. So with trading, it's just the exact same thing. Now with trading, you can minimize the months where you have drawdowns because you have now the knowledge, you know how to deal with it. And the way you've answered, you know, like how like you have months of drawdowns, months of building, months of setbacks, I respect that. All right, so talk to us about the time when you've actually transitioned from being, you know, losing consistently and then when you finally became profitable. How was that experience and when did that happen for you?
I think when traders talk about profitability in trading, I think people tend to forget the fact that sometimes trading profitably isn't always consistently. So I think like there are still a lot of times in my life where I have like drawdown periods or like I'm just going through things mentally that affect my trading. I don't feel like anyone gets to like that point where they're consistently making profits every single month. I think when it comes to trading, people need to understand the fact that you have a lot of different things that come into play with it. So you have your own reality of things that are happening within your own world, your own feelings and psychology that comes into it. But then you also have everyone else's psychology who are trading the markets, because that is something that moves the market in a directional bias. You then have seasonality. So obviously we've got election seasons, we've got summer markets, which are very quiet. There are a lot of things that go into trading, and I don't think anyone can really get to a point where they can say that they are consistently every single month profitable. If someone is, then great, but I don't think that this is something that we should strive for. But I think the moment that I realised I was some level of profitable was when I had my first 10k payout. I think that was 2022. And that was kind of like the light bulb moment for me, where I realised, okay, right, I can actually make money from this. But I think as well, it's important to have something else that you're also making money from, whether that be like a job or a business. I don't think anyone should rely solely on trading profits, because, as I just said, it is very up and down. There are a lot of things that go into trading, and it's not guaranteed.
Yes.
So I think if you have something that is guaranteed with a business or work or whatever it is, that in turn kind of helps your trading, but then also takes the pressure off of like the financial pressure, I think.
Of course.
But yeah, I don't think if anyone says that they get to a point where they've clocked it, I don't think that that's a thing with trading. I mean, like, anyone watching, correct me if I'm wrong, but
no, I respect that.
I don't think that that's the thing.
That actually, that transparent mentality, because you get a lot of people that say, oh, I'm consistently profitable for years. You've got literally businesses that can have quarters of being profitable, quarters of actually breaking even, quarters of losing money. So with trading, it's the exact same thing. And when you touched on having a job or having something where like it's a safety net, money coming in, and then that can supplement your trading life and everything else, that's, you know, love that transparency. Now, do you think that trading is the only way you can make money and reach financial freedom?
Absolutely not. I think there are so many ways now, especially like we're in like this digital age of, we have this so much in like possibilities with the internet. There are so many different ways to make money. Obviously I think trading is the best way to, because that's what I do and that's what I'm used to. But no, definitely not. There's so many ways that you can make money.
Yep. I think that trading is the fastest way to make money, and it's the fastest way to lose money if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But it's one of the best journeys a person can take into their life, because it's a skill that you learn, no one can take it away from you. And if you do it properly and consistently over a long period of time, that's when you actually can become a millionaire. Now, the guys that become, you know, overnight millionaire, I made it out of a crypto meme token or whatever. That's luck. That's
Berkay.
Is that what I am? The meme guy?
Come on. I've actually basically invested in Shiba Inu back in the day.
Okay.
And I made a big amount, but I didn't cash it out because people were saying.
This is the problem.
Yeah, people were saying Shiba Inu is gonna go to like a cent. So I was thinking about, how many Shiba do I have? like if this goes to a cent, that's like 40, 50 million. Like why would I cash out right now?
Yeah.
And I just literally watched it go all the way back down to where I purchased it from.
Oh no. What was it, Elon Musk?
At
the time.
Shiba Inu.
But how did you know about Shiba through Elon?
No, I knew about Shiba, bro. Like that's a weird story. Back when I was in Sheffield working in a call center, one of the guys were like, bro, like there's this new token called Shiba Inu. So I went home, I was looking into it. Literally every paycheck that I was making was going into Shiba. Like I would pay the rent and then live off of beans, and then everything just goes there.
No way.
I swear. But then when that thing blew up, because I bought it at a time when Vitalik sold his bag.
Yeah.
And basically it dropped and it was just consolidating for like 6 months. In those 6 months, every time I was just buying, any money that I was making from trading just goes there. And then it just skyrocketed. It like literally skyrocketed. I was looking at my balance. No, nothing. I was looking at my balance, it's like hundreds of thousands. I was like, but this is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Because think about like millionaire status. We're living in a world where we're unlocking trillionaire status. So to become a millionaire in this day and age, it's not that big of an achievement because there's a lot of people that can become that. It's a mindset, it's constantly grinding, it's hustling, consistency that will get you there. And that's why, you know, trading is one way to do it if you can have that long-term mindset. But, you know, I'm gonna bring that back at you. We were talking about Dubai. Berkay asked you about day one.
Oh yeah, and then what happened? Day two didn't happen.
What did I do day 2? I think day 2...
You met. When did you meet my boy Flexx?
That was day 2, on the evening. I was dying all day.
Oh, what do you guys do in the evening?
We just went for food.
Oh, just food.
You know what, actually, he was meant to meet me at the mall, and then, I don't know if he wanted to show off his car or whatever, he was like, oh, I'll come pick you up. Like,
Will he pull up in a G-Wagon?
The G-Wagon.
My boy.
I fell getting into the car as well. Oh my god, why is that thing so high? I put my foot up and I was like, I fell into the car. It was embarrassing. But yeah, we just went for some food.
Nice.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Day 3.
Day 3.
Hey.
I went to I can't remember what it's called. Blue Waters, I want to say. I don't know. I went to see the wheel thing.
The wheel thing.
Yeah.
Day 4.
Day 4.
You didn't go to a beach somewhere to like...
I didn't go to the beach.
What?
She's too city. She's too corporate.
Come on, it's
I
Dubai.
know. I should have gone to the beach. You know what though? I only went to Dubai for a break. All I wanted was just to be on my own.
You went on your own as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to be on my own because I'm constantly, if I'm not trading, I'm just doing. There's always something.
Yeah.
And I haven't been on holiday since I've had the kids, so I was like, you know what, I just need a break on my own. And I knew people in Dubai, so I thought I'll go there, and it's safe for me to be on my own. So yeah.
Yes, anyways, thank you, Maddie. Thanks a lot for your experiences. We're closing shop, and we want to thank everyone for joining us today with Traders Talk with Maddie.